Hi, my name is Sean, and this is my second video submission to be certified through the Enable Network to build prosthetic hands. This time I'm here with the Unlimited Phoenix variation of the Phoenix Hands Gauntlet, as well as the 3-pin tensioner box for that. If you'd like to see my video submission for the Phoenix Hand V2, check the description for a link. If you watched my video demo for the Phoenix V2, you probably noticed that I simply reused the part for the palm as well as for the fingers. And that's simply because the Unlimited Phoenix doesn't make any changes to those. It just adds a new gauntlet as well as 3 options for the tensioner or gripper box. I did add the thick palm mesh to the palm, which turned out nice and strong. And the new gauntlet and 3-pin tensioner box printed well without any deformities, and they're both good and strong. Once again, I used PLA plastic for all parts, 0.2 millimeter layer heights with 35% infill. The pins I actually did 0.1 millimeter layer height just to make sure that they were printed accurately. All of the strings are nice and taut. And the tensioner box doesn't have any issues increasing the tension in the strings. As you can see, I've already used them a little bit because some of the fingers weren't quite in the right position after I cut the fishing lines. So there's still plenty of room in there to increase the tension further if need be. Didn't run into any major issues when it came to 3D printing or assembling the gauntlet. I actually found it quite a bit easier to assemble the Unlimited Phoenix than the Phoenix V2, which is partly because I used the 3-pin tensioner box, which doesn't have the whipple tree that the gripper box in the V2 has. And that makes stringing the fingers and making sure that all the fingers close properly, that's a much easier process because of that. Likewise, the thermoformable gauntlet was a lot easier to form with the introduction of the thermoforming jig. Where you can just set the heated gauntlet onto the jig and it'll set in the perfect shape, unlike with the Phoenix V2 where you had to manipulate each side of the heated gauntlet and just kind of hope that it would be symmetric in the end. I did accidentally deform the reverse dovetail a little bit when I was holding this underwater with the tongs, but I was able to straighten that out, and the tensioner box is on there nice and tight, not going anywhere. One thing that I did find a little bit strange was that Team Unlimited does make a gripper box similar to the one found on the V2, which implements a whipple tree, allowing the hands to have an adaptive grip where, you know, if these 2 fingers and the thumb run into an object or part of an object, these 2 fingers will continue independently of them, rather than just kind of arresting their motion like they do with the 3-pin tensioner box. So it seems to me that using the gripper box with the whipple tree is a much more robust solution that could potentially offer a much better grip, but I didn't see any pictures of anybody using that version of the gripper box with the Unlimited Phoenix Gauntlet. I only saw people using the 3-pin tensioner box, which, you know, although it is more compact and easier to assemble, I feel like it's not really worth the trade-off. I feel like that adaptive grip really offers a lot to the grip that would be useful for the users. Anyways, that about wraps up the demo. Thanks again for watching.